there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
There was a bunch of people. You were the first to leave. That's that call. You were like, "It's here!" Boom, gone. Like if you didn't hear from him for ages, you just disappeared.
Yeah, and then they went on proceeding with uploading all kinds of clips and stuff.
Yeah, that was frantic. That was very frantic. And the thing is, the night before as well, you would have not thought that the night before I'd kept this man up until 4 in the morning trying to wire up a computer. That was for the
Was that
first
was that the
gameplay,
night
wasn't it?
before?
That was the. Oh no, that wasn't the second trailer, was it? That was the. Was that the multiplayer trailer? That might have been the first multiplayer
Oh,
trailer
I can. It's
or
not. It,
gameplay. One of
no,
what
it
it was.
wasn't. It wasn't the night before a trailer when I helped you with your computer.
There was a night before. There was. It was the night before because I remember I said to you, I said, look, we've got this coming tomorrow. I've got to get up early and install Windows 7. And I went down to Tesco's, picked up a load of stuff, and come
I don't
back.
really remember that one, but
I thought it was beautiful. I managed to get all of the Sony Vegas and that in just in time. So
yeah,
yeah,
I
that happened.
remember. I remember that I was playing Battlefield 3 when you were calling me, and then waiting for 4 p.m. to come around.
Yeah, that was a tense thing. Honestly, I'd never felt so tense in all my life. I think that was probably one of the most nerve-wracking things ever. Because I wanted to be like, you want to when it came to when it was what we were doing at the time. It's like let's put this trailer up, re-upload is like instant. Like you got to get that shit up. And that's why it was tense because it was like there's so much going on at the same time. You want to watch it as well. It was insane.
I also had a website to post it on as well. I mean,
Yeah,
I had everything prepared. We had the offline message ready, had all the codes and stuff. All we had to do was to throw in the embedded code and post it online, and then spread it on Twitter and then onto YouTube. And
so
I
I had
remember that one trailer. I think it was GTA Online. I'm not entirely sure. I think it was in the summer when the. I think it was the.
it was glorious out.
Yeah, and I had to work like in the afternoon. It was in the evening, and I was like, oh shit, this trailer, man, this trailer's coming out. I'm not even gonna be able to make it. And then for some reason, I still made it, and then I could still watch it, and all I was thinking about, like, oh, what's this gonna be? What's that gonna be? Oh, what's this gonna be?
I want to
And
get
when
into
I
the
came
I want
home,
to get
I
into your
just went
mindset.
berserk on the videos and shit.
Your mindset when that's what I want to focus on here. It's just how I don't know how to convey how crazy you went.
It's inexplainable, man. I mean, when the GTA Online trailer was announced, or the gameplay trailer, I think it was the gameplay trailer, that I was just tapping on my fucking desk and stuff, and the guy that was in the Skype chat with me, probably don't know him. His name is Dante Zero. That he basically
DDoS.
no, fuck's sake.
This is raw, by the way. There is no cutting going on here.
Idiot. That he basically had no ears left because of my screaming and all that crap.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't a recipient of that.
No, basically,
What I was the recipient of, though, was the Friday before. No, it was the Thursday before GTA came out. I gives GTA Men a call just like I normally did. I come home and I got the Skype up. Let's go and get my GTA Men annoying hat on, and he goes beep beep, and he picks up really quickly. Like normally GTA Men's somewhere like he's in the basement, like he's somewhere, right? He's not at the computer ever. Whenever you ring him, he's always doing
well, I'm
something.
right next to it, but I just don't feel
Ignore
like,
me, which
immediately.
fucking
I'm
drives
just
me up.
mentally preparing for the shit that's gonna come.
Yeah, stuff is happening, right? And this is the mood he's in. I hear some sort of music faintly in the background, right? It's happy music. And GTA
It's
Men
Iron Man music
is
by Black Sabbath,
yeah.
and it's
GTA
playing
Men
way too loud.
is dancing and clapping and making noises.
I will try to recreate the noise like.
And the clap. And the clap. Do the clapping. The clap was the best. It was just like, yeah! Like, I seriously vision him, like, bobbing around in his room, like,
I would play it now, but
that
copyright.
was GTA Men for the entire weekend.
No, 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 no. You got that all wrong. Because on that Thursday, it was a few hours before I got the game early. Because I got the game early thanks to a good friend of mine that was like, on the Dutch version of the eBay, another thing. It's part of eBay, but it's just called something different. That he actually linked me to a post where it said, I have GTA 5 tomorrow, limited supplies, call now and secure your copy. It was €5 more than the retail price. I bought it on PS3 so I could play it offline and don't get banned. And the next day I had to go to school at 12 and I had to wait until 6. And every time I was like, okay, it's now 15 minutes later. Okay. So many minutes left, so many hours left. Okay. Okay. And I was constantly looking at the clock, and then I was done with school at 2, and I had to waste like 6 hours, like what was it, 4 hours. I was extremely lucky that my parents weren't home, because if they were gonna ask questions, always. It's like, where were you? But they were just out, and I had to make dinner for myself. Never in my life have I hopped around a public place that was crowded with people, a train station,
I bet you felt like a terrorist
one of the
stood
most
there.
busy train station in the entire country. I was hopping around in it, and the two guys I was with were looking at me. He's not on drugs, but he has GTA 5, so we understand.
I
Later, I
bet you
called the
felt
guy
like
from
you'd just placed a bomb on that train. Like you were just
no,
that nervous. Because I remember you confessed to me, you said to me, you were like, I'm really like, I hope he pulls through, man. I really hope he, like, I really visioned you rubbing your hands together, going, oh, God, like a crack addict waiting to get his fix. And the best thing about it was you do the deed, you get back. I come back from college, I ring you. Screen share that motherfucker.
yeah, yeah. What happened, right? When I got in the train, and this train, right, was way too fucking long. It was unreal. Like, really.
The train
And
that never ends.
basically, I almost ran home. I had it all planned out. I had it all planned out from the start of the day. Normally, I go with my bike to like the place where the buses are and that go to my school. But now I took the tube instead of actually going there. I took my bike to the place where the tube is, and with the tube I went to the buses, so that if I would take the train back, I could hop on my bike instead of having to walk home, which would save me like roughly 10 minutes. It was all planned out.
10 minutes of
And then
GTA
I
time.
think I've never driven so fast on my bike. I mean, on the way back to the with it in the train, I called the guy from the website and like, yo, I can't believe I have it because I promised I called him. It's like I was shaking, I was sweating, my heart was beating like an idiot, and the the most nerve-wracking part was I spoke, I told we made the agreement 6 p.m. this and this place, call me here and there.
As if you're like
Quarter past
Heisenberg.
6, fucking guy was still not there. I was like, I saw a bunch of guys and they were all calling him all the time. Where the fuck are you? I mean, this is bullshit.
Well,
And
there
then
were a lot
suddenly,
of people there.
finally, he was there. It was some dark alley shit. But when I had it, I was like, here's Shimani, fuck you, checking the copy. Everything was legit. Ran off, went into the fucking thing, went home. I was dripping sweat. I couldn't breathe because I was so tired. I still had to make dinner. Fortunately for me, it was macaroni, so I could just throw it in the fucking heater and just be done in like 2.5 minutes. While the game was installing, I I ran downstairs, warmed up my food, took the food upstairs,
Eating.
made pictures to make people jealous that I have the game 4 days before they did, made a Vine to actually make people like, this is not a fake, this is the real shit. Then took a screen of like, it's installing, are you mad, bro? Then I threw the food on my bed, forgot about it. 3 hours later, it was stone cold, and I was not happy. I had it at 8 p.m.